welcome back to another video, and just want to show you a couple cards that I did, or a couple tags and a card that I did using the new Julie Nutting metal and clean stamp sets, and I got all three. And so I went downstairs and grabbed my Big Shot and came up here to play. And I used the A4 buff pad, Julie Nutting for the skin tone, and I used a darker brown pad for the hair, and I stamped and dyed cut the hair both sets because each set comes with two different hairstyles along with the bangs and this piece. And so I initially did three of them, did these three first, and then I had the other three sets of hair, so I did some more of the dolls, and I'll show those in a second. Do have to say, after I stamped the body out and I lined up as best I could, I know I lined it up perfectly, the dye to the paper. You can see it's not perfectly cut. You can see right here the one side of that leg is the outline is more than the other side of the die where it cut, which is fine. I don't mind it. But that's that one. That's her face. And it's been a while since I have die cut something with the metal dies, because I have a couple of the MF My Favorite Things dies, and I forgot that when you tape them, you flip the die over, paper side, the back of what your die cutting facing this way. So when I first die cut the bodies, you can see my nice clean plate is no longer a nice clean plate, maybe, if you can tell. So I did that like 3 times. I'm like, why do I have marks on here? And then I remembered. So I tried to remember when I did the clothes and stuff, to flip it, the die. So the paper I used for all these are from Bo Bunny, and this is the Surprise Collection. It's the birthday pack, and I used 3 of the sheets. For the clothing, I used the numbers right here, and I used this page, and there's one more in this one for the clothing. And this one is a Ranger or Ink Essentials tag that I just gotten in the mail from a friend of mine. This is the one I used. This is the number 10 tag in craft, and then she also sent me the number 12. And the other day when I made the first 2 tags for my last video, and I posted the picture on Facebook, she said that I'm sending you a couple tags to, tag sets to play with, and I'm like, laugh out loud. I thought she was joking, and then yesterday I got these in the mail. I'm like, oh, she wasn't joking. So I just covered this one with the excess paper that I didn't use for, after dressing them. I didn't want to waste it. So I just glued with Aleene's Tacky them out, and I missed, like, this red paste was like 1/8 of an inch from and I used 1/8 of an inch strip over here. So I just, cut the excess from here to put on top. And I used the Michaels Bling. And the poodle is also the skin tone from her. And the leash is bling. And the Happy Birthday is a Technique Tuesday stamps, and also the many more. And I used the seam binding for the top of the tag. pretty simple. Oh, and I also use this arrow. It's like a tape runner type thing with the arrows. What is a tape runner? But instead of double-sided tape, it comes out these arrows. So that's that tag. And this tag is one of those Prima ones they made with the last two tags. And it was a yellow tag, as you can see, and I just used some blue craft paint with the Crafters Workshop stencil, the circles, and then I also used a stencil that Pavla sent me with white craft paint that was a little bit watered down. And I also used Sunshine Yellow Delusion sprays to drip. And, oh, I also used the circle plastic canvas thing as a stencil, and I used London Blue. So you can hopefully pick that up through the white craft paint. And then I had these two flowers. Well, all of them are Prima wood pieces, and I colored them with blue craft paints in different shades, and then the love I painted with a red craft paint. So I wanted, to keep in with the primary colors with the paper pad. So that's that one, and I glued those down with Aleene's Tacky, and the dowels on the tags I used foam dots from Recollections. And this one has more seam binding and also some lace that I had in my stash up here. So that's that one. And finally, just a quick card, also from the paper collection. I used the stripe, which is this one, and the happy birthday, which is right here. It's a yellow, that one. And then I glued her down with, or I taped her down with ATG tape. And this word bubble is a Recollections wood piece. And I painted green. And then I stamped on the scrapbook paper, same scrapbook paper that I stamped on the happy birthday. And that's Recollections Create Collection. Was a piece of scrap. And this is Wishes, and it's also from the Technique Tuesday collection. And I just have to do the inside. So those are those. And then these I did just to not lose the hair of the girls. And I used this green polka dots for her jacket, and then the yellow happy birthday for her dress. And she does have shoes, but she might go on a card or something, and I might have to cut off part of her legs, and it would be silly to glue on her shoes. So then I remembered I have scraps. I don't have to keep using the 6x6 pad. So these are scraps, and this is TCP Studios. She's so cute. Love the boots. And this is from Fab Scraps. Their little shoes. And then I used a dog on the other side of that paper. They turned out really, really cute. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.